Hi, this is Jason Robinson. I'm the owner of Golden Rule Auto Sales. Just wanted to take a minute here to go over some specifics of this Mercedes. If you've watched any of my vehicle videos in the past, you'll always hear that they are 125 point inspected, certified pre-owned by an independent mechanic. Because of two reasons, this vehicle is not certified. Number one, this is what we call a wholesale buyback. It's a deal that I have set up with a large wholesaler where essentially I have to buy whatever cars he gives me, and then I have a certain amount of time to sell those vehicles for a profit, and then if I can't sell them within that time frame, he will buy them back at full price. So it's a good deal for me because I don't have to spend as much time trying to find cars and bidding on them at the auction, and it's a good deal for him because if I can't sell it, he's gotten it at a good price, and I've floated the price of the vehicle for a later time for him. And so what we do with these vehicles is we have a safety inspection type situation done where he looks at it and before he bids on it, and then I do my first and second wave inspection on it, but we do not have a thorough 125 point inspection. So if something is broke, it will be fixed during the first and second wave, but it's not as extensive as a certified pre-owned vehicle. The second reason this isn't certified is because it's a Mercedes, and that's a whole nother animal as far as finding a mechanic that has the adequate tools in order to make it certified. And so this is extremely clean unit. If you've already looked at the pictures and what have you, it is absolutely a beautiful vehicle. Cosmetically, I can't even really find anything to apologize for. A lot of times I will take the opportunity with this video to try to point things out, and even the fact that this is black, usually on black vehicles you can see a lot of things, a lot of little scratches and dings and stuff. I'm in a photo studio here with bright lights, which makes it a lot easier to see things, and I can't even really see anything to apologize for. You may see a lot of glares in this video, but in the sunlight, obviously you won't have this type of light bulb, making glares, but extremely clean vehicle. A lot of the times these alloy wheels get pitted up. These alloy wheels are not pitted up at all. I don't see any curb rash, what they call curb rash on this rim here. And I have what is called a tire gauge, depth gauge. This measures the 30 seconds and how deep they are by pushing this in. And you will see here, if I'm able to zoom in on it, it's kind of hard to get this underneath here and keep the zoom in. New tires come around 11-30 seconds, and this shows that they are new tires. It's right at 11-30 seconds. So not sure if you're able to see that or not, but it's right at 11-30 seconds. So the tires are new. As you can see here, sorry, this keeps slipping down the windshield here. I'll have to do a manual zoom. This automatic zoom keeps putting it out of focus. So tires are right there at 12-30 seconds. These tires must have come with 12-30 second depth. So it does not need tires. There's no rust, there's no dents, there's no scratches, there's no hail damage. A lot of times the hoods on these will get a lot of bug marks and rock chips and stuff. This hood's in excellent shape. If you're very, 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 very anal, it looks like, I don't even know if it's the lighting. There may be just a little bit here what sometimes happens when people push the hood down, but I mean, you can't even really hardly see it. The chrome's in great shape, front bumper's in great shape, and I will show the other side of the vehicle here. I would say this side here is every bit as clean as the other side. Tire depth's the same on this side. Rims are in the same condition. Obviously there's no rust, there's no scratches, there's no signs there was ever any paint work. I get my vehicles from PA because I like the fact that I get them in the Pittsburgh area and they use this ash substance instead of salt, so the vehicles are a lot cleaner underneath. This thing's immaculate. The back bumper, a lot of times these back bumpers get scratched up. The back bumper's in great shape. I mean, if you're real anal, there's just a little bit of a, about 1/5 the size of my small pinky, a little bit of a chip there, but it's black. Somebody may have touched it up with the same color. But I mean, this thing is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. What I like to do with my wholesale buyback vehicles is, especially something like this, I like to price them real low. I'd say probably on these wholesale vehicles, probably 80% of them I only make 500 bucks. So you're going to get a really good price. With something like a Mercedes, a lot of Mercedes buyers like to get them serviced at a Mercedes place instead of at a place that can do Mercedes. If that's the case, when you take it to a Mercedes dealer and they're in factory mode, what we call factory mode in the car business, they're used to doing a lot of vehicles that are still under bumper-to-bumper warranty. Anything that is even remotely marginal, they'll replace, as far as things like brakes and rotors and stuff like that. If you're planning on taking this to a Mercedes dealer after you purchase it, you're probably going to want to buy, you know, a vehicle from a Mercedes dealer, because I'd rather have you do that than buy it from me and then take it to a Mercedes dealer. And, you know, it's actually financially advantageous for them to rip it to shreds and tell you it needs this and that. And then, you know, I don't want you coming back, you know, disgruntled about the quality of the vehicle. There's no question that this thing is extremely clean and mechanically sound. You take it to an independent place, they may say it needs rotors or brakes or things like that. You know, they're going to be a little bit more honest with you as far as what it needs. I can't see anything that it needs mechanically, even looking at it with the most, you know, anal eye there is. But, you know, that being said, you may want to leave a few $100s if your mechanic, you know, decides that he wants to replace, you know, something here or there. But I mean, there's no question the engine, tranny, the major components are all functioning the way they should, electrical, interior type stuff. So I'm going to start this engine up here and let you hear it. So as you can hear, engine's real quiet, exhaust is quiet, everything works electronically, air conditioned. Very solid in here, and obviously there's no rust. All the parts are original, the core, all that, nothing to worry about with the vehicle mechanically whatsoever. Yeah, just wanted to go over some specifics of the inside of this vehicle. As you can see here, it has 91,651 miles at the time that I'm filming this. Now, by the time you buy it, it may have, you know, a couple 300 more miles on it due to test drives and things like that. This does have the power steering wheel. You have access to your information center, telephone right here from the steering wheel. As you can see here, it's very important when buying a Mercedes to turn the key forward before you start the car. When you turn the key forward, all the lights in the dash should light up. What some people may do if they have a problematic expensive light like an ABS light or an airbag light is they'll disconnect the light so that you won't see it on while the vehicle's running. And so one way to tell if that's been done is to shut the vehicle off, turn the key forward all the way and before you hit the ignition. And then your lights will come on. And if one's missing, you'll be able to see it at that point. So you go like this, and as you can see here, we have our SRS, we have our check engine, ABS, caution, and brake lights all shining. And once it goes through its cycle, you'll notice that there are no lights on. So the oil and temperature are where they should be at. The tachometer works fine and vehicle's running smoothly. Of course, this has the factory navigation system. Route. You have your telephone here.
You are currently traveling in an area
and
where
then
turn-by-turn
you have your audio here.
Provided.
Telephone CD changer pops out like this. You have a CD, single CD here, and then you have a CD changer in the back, which I'll show later. Heated seats. One of the things that's really cool here is you have your shade for your back when you press this button. It's automatic, you just push it and it comes up. And then you push it again and it comes down. There are no signs that this vehicle's ever been smoked in. No smoke smells, no burn. Ashtray's never been used. And as you can see here, cigarette lighter has never been used. Another cool feature that I like about these is your cup holder pops up for you there. And then you turn it to open it. You have two cup holders. Push this button here and it goes back down. And you have your glove box and then your notepad cell phone part. Heated seats work. Dimming rear view mirror. And this is the power window or power moonroof. Which works good. And as you can see here, the shade is very clean and the headliner is absolutely spotless. So everything works inside here. I'll show you the real quick the seats. There's no cuts, there's no cracks, there's no stuff. So real quick, as you can see here, the seats are absolutely in excellent condition. It's got the power seat here. All the components work. And even the headrests are power. It has the memory seat 1, 2, and 3 if you have 3 different drivers. If one of them is a lot shorter, you just come here and then you hit the button and it'll move the seat. and then you can actually set it to move the steering wheel and the mirror as well. The back seat doesn't look like anybody's ever sat in it. Carpet's in excellent shape. Trunk area is nice and clean. It's got all the components for the spare tire and the jack and such. It's got the side airbags. Power seats work here as well. As far as the manual, this is all that I got with it. Anymore, you can just download the manuals online for free. And then this is your CD changer. Sorry, I thought it was in the back. It's up here in the glove box. So you got your CD changer there. So if this was a show car, you know, a show car would be a 10. I'd give this a 9. I mean, it is just absolutely amazingly clean for the year. So if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call on my cell phone at 330-715-1555.